now I want to shift the conversation to talk about the current tech workforce, right? The current tech workforce. And so again, the prompt is this: if you ruled the world, what would you do for Atlanta's black tech workforce this year, right? Really the thing is this year for current tech employees, right? Big tech, little tech, gov tech, all those type of things. So that's the prompt, and it'll come back up. So, but super quick, a few things I'd like to see done, because jobs are difficult. We know this, right? One thing that we can control is sharing job opportunities. So what I'd like to see in the Slack group, in the jobs channel, I'd like to see 1,000 jobs shared in that channel, at least. At least 1,000 jobs shared in the channel this year. I shared like 5 in the past 3 days, right? All I do, I go on LinkedIn, because they're one of the major tech companies that hasn't rolled back DEI, right? So I go to LinkedIn, I see somebody's posted a job, I just take that link and I post it in the jobs channel. We can do that. That's 3 job posts a day, right? For an entire year, every single day. That's basically saying everybody here post 1 job opportunity from their network this year. One, right? And we can get to 1,000 because we can multiply that by the thousands of other people in the community, right? That's doable. Perhaps we form a Black Tech ERG Council. Heck, maybe it's already formed. I heard about some stuff in the past, but that can happen, right? And in terms of increasing economic mobility, what if we had a wealth management series, right? We talk about our family, we talk about assets that are passing down. Does everybody have life insurance? All these type of things, right? We do some education. So again, these are just some ideas. So to prompt the conversation, we asked a few folks, where we open up to everybody else, if they have any ideas around stuff we can do for the black tech workforce in Atlanta this year. So Sequoia, Ava, Allison, Erica, and Lily. If y'all here, could y'all stand up and got the mic? Okay, we'll go over here with Allison.
Come to the center?
Say what?
Should we come to the center?
I can't hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can come up here.
Okay.
Or
Hi.
you can go over there.
My name is Allison Higgins. I'm a senior software engineer with Workday. I joined them in July last year. While we talk about wealth management, especially among the tech workforce, everybody assumes, oh, you got 6 figures, you're good. Do you know how many of us have been out of work for 6+ months? How many of us are barely hanging on, barely paying rent? Even when you start that job, it's 2 weeks before you get your first paycheck. You know, I spent 6 months without a job. So my proposed solution to this is a form of tech workforce mutual aid, you know. I'm not super familiar with how mutual aid works, but I know that it basically becomes a community pot that people can donate to, pay into, and so forth, and when they hit a hard spot, can receive the help that they need. Sometimes it can be $100 or $200 that's keeping you from your rent or groceries or whatever. So that's just something I wanted to definitely speak on.
Super interesting idea. I think that's doable. I think I see Erica over there.
Hey everybody. First I want to give a shout out to Allison. Allison has been building community since she was a student at Clayton State. I'm just a proud tech parent over here, throwing her some support. So hello everyone, I'm Erica Stanley. I wear a few hats in the community. For my day job, I'm a director of engineering and site lead for Google Play here in Atlanta. And then I also lead a community of folks who are dedicated to showcasing, educating, providing resources for marginalized folks in tech. First, a little note about that team at Google. So we built that team from the ground up in 2021. We built that team locally. I think there was a lot of pressure for us to import, talent, but we have talent right here. And so I'm really pleased to talk about that team looking like the city we live in, right? One of the few teams in big tech that can say that. So that's first. But when I think about growing this tech workforce, both in population and in power, I think about it from 3 perspectives. I think about getting into tech, staying, building your career in tech, and also thriving in tech. How can we make sure that we are building leaders and decision makers and influencers in this space? And so as I think about getting into tech, I think about my past. I would not be here without HBCUs. I'm a CAU alum. And I commend the gentleman that was speaking earlier about our support of HBCUs. I think that that is one of our primary vectors, especially here in Atlanta, especially with the AUC, with the largest consortium of HBCUs in the country, that we support them. This is going to be a really critical time for HBCUs. And if you think about the history of civil rights here in Atlanta, HBCUs have been at the center of that. And now they need our support, right? I think the gentleman mentioned that they're looking for folks to support as far as mentorship. We have all the mentors we need in this room. How many of y'all work in tech? Tech adjacent, most of this room. We can go in and do mock interviews. We can go in and make sure that they're prepared for the tech workforce. And so that's one thing I want to make sure that we're doing. I think that they're going to need expertise, but they're also going to need funding. We need to talk about how we're going to build up those HBCUs, given that a lot of the government help is not going to be there. We all we got. So let's do what we can to support them. The other avenue, getting into tech, maybe the non-traditional side, maybe you're not thinking of getting a college degree before you get into tech. There are a lot of ways that you can get into this industry and get experience. There are apprenticeships at places like Microsoft and Google. We do them in a kind of year-round kind of thing. But there are also opportunities with all the founders that I've heard speaking today where you can provide those opportunities for folks getting into tech and start your own apprenticeship, start your own internships, and make sure that you are building those programs up from this local community. And so when I think about staying and building your career in tech, kind of moving on now, I think about this community, which is unique among the country, right? In the fact that we have this many Black professionals, tech professionals, in a room on a Saturday, right? And we do this every year since about 2017, and usually have like 500 folks in a room. That doesn't happen across the country. There's nothing else like that. Oakland doesn't have it. So what can we do to be the community that helps folks thrive, stay in tech? And so we have organizations like Atlanta Black Tech. We have Technologists of Color. We have Dev Color. We have Blacks in Technology. There's so many places where folks who are in tech can build community so they stay in tech. And then we think about how do we build leaders, right? There are programs that will help you develop yourself as a leader. I think of Lead Atlanta, which has like an 8-month program to help you build yourself up as a leader. We also have Dev Color, who has a series for it, approaching executives, people who are becoming tech executives. And so what are the ways that not only can we build up the workforce, but also as we are building and growing that workforce, build our power and our ability to influence decisions within this workforce. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Lily, Sequoia, anybody else early? Okay, no, Lily's in. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
It's a little tough.
Hey, guys. And so one thing I wanted to say, actually, is I know earlier when I came in, you said, yeah, if you want to vent. And I noticed how, we kind of didn't. I think there's, one person, and it's okay to vent, but I think it's only, one person that vented. We are all out here giving potential solutions. So that says a lot about the community. So I'll start there. So great job. But I would say, my name is Lilian Damariam. I'm one of the founders of a company called Mela AI. But instead of talking about Mela, I want to talk about what we've done, I think could be implemented within Atlanta as well, and similar to what you were saying. So what we've done with Mela, within Mela is we have different job opportunities for internships for students that are juniors or seniors, and or for people who are looking to break into either the tech space or they want to transition. So what we've done is we'll have these opportunities. I just posted in the Slack group here, but we have these opportunities. People can apply, get into MELA, and then while they're within MELA, what we do is we coach them and we train them as they're also helping us build the company. The internship, unfortunately, is not a paid internship. It's 3 to 6 months long, but what we do is we career coach them throughout the process, and when they finish within that 3 months, the people that have been intern with us end up getting job offers, right? So it's really hard to get a job when you don't have experience, whether you're a college student or somebody looking to transition. I've been in the product management space for quite some time, and it's really my previous experiences that have helped me break into product management. And so if there's anybody here, we want to work with Spelman and Morehouse. I'm literally in conversation with an alum from Morehouse to help us connect with someone. But if there's anybody here, whether if it's HBCUs or other PWIs, like any other schools, just let me know. We do currently have internship opportunities, so feel free to look at them in the Slack group and join us. But I want to connect with you because when you came up and you said what you said about, like putting something together to help founders, but also to help people gain skill, that was literally what was on my mind. That's what was on Jake's mind over there. Like we were already thinking about this, so I love that we're in alignment. So. Yeah, so my name is Lilian Mariam. Check out our company is called Mela AI, melaai.io. Mela is MELAAI.io. All right, thanks, guys.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to take like 10 minutes or so. If anybody has any ideas about helping Atlanta's Black tech workforce, come here. I'm not going to ask for a second. Can Alex, can you give the microphone to LaVanya here? You take that right here. Pass the microphone. LaVanya, can you raise your hand? Can you pass the microphone?
Hi, everyone. Can you see me? Hi. LaVanya Jones. Sorry, I'm short.
Oh, we were trying to make it come to you. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted I'm short, so I said I'd come up here. But real quick, 2 things. So LaVanya Jones, hi, everyone. I'm a native, born and raised here. By day, full-time, I serve as the Just Energy Director at Partnership for Southern Equity. I lead all of our climate, energy justice work for the entire Southeast. I teach business at Morehouse College. I also am a mentor for the Center for Black Entrepreneurship. I help stand up the Innovation Lab at Clark Atlanta, worked with Spelman, all the things. Hey, Nathan. Yeah, I'm on the advisory board for Be Local Georgia and Be Academics. Glad I saw you. Okay, so first thing, I'll talk about the AUC first. So I advise our Leadership Honor Society, work with over 1,000 students across the AUC. The beginning of every semester, I send the professors, the provost, a list of mentors that are available to talk to classes. I can set up office hours if y'all want to do career coaching for the children. Listen, send me your name, okay? We can get you to talk to classes, talk to students, whatever you need. Because our students, even just like K-12, specifically at Clark Atlanta, a lot of those, 70% of those students are first-generation college students. They don't know what they can be until they see it. Many of our students coming to Atlanta, this is the most successful Black people they ever seen in their life. So we need people that can show even our college students what they can be, what they can do. So we'd love to get you connected. The second thing, so we know we're in a new administration, but the Biden-Harris administration had identified several technologies that will facilitate a just energy transition. I have been on a mission to make sure Black, brown, and indigenous people are not left out of those technologies. So even if you are in tech, if you are looking for a job, I would encourage you. Climate is hiring, regardless of this administration, because specifically in the South, we have had an 80% increase of billion-dollar climate events. They need engineers, they need tech people to be able to predict these things, to be able to model these things, to be able to do all kinds of things. So there are opportunities in the climate and energy space, and they need you and they need us because Black, brown, and indigenous communities, we are impacted first and worst by these billion-dollar climate events. Hello, LA. So I would encourage you all to look at these different climate and energy industries. Also, one of the things that we are, with my full-time job, we are working on a couple programs to connect business owners, tech people to some of these local municipalities who have money to implement some of these clean energy and climate projects. So those are things that we really need to talk more about. And if you have a business, you need a corporate social responsibility or ESG strategy. Because guess what? A lot of them businesses in LA lost their business as well. So you need some type of strategy because the climate is climating and you need a strategy. Okay, I'm done.
All right, cool. Okay, you pass it up. Okay, listen. We're a little bit behind on time. So I'm gonna ask 30 seconds. Name and just say your idea, right? We gotta speed through this. Name, say your idea, so we're not here till like dinner time. You know, we cool? All right, cool, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Kristen Jones, or as my students know me, Professor Jones. I teach at Stillman College, which is a HBCU in Alabama. I teach some beginner technology courses, and my idea is something that is a challenge today. Although we do have open jobs, the generation right now that is getting jobs and coming out of college is being laid off at a huge rate. And why is that? They are not prepared to meet the needs of the businesses today. Why is that? Because they don't, the landscape is changing super fast all of the time. So the teachers are teaching certain curriculum, but then when they get out in the workforce, they don't have the skills they need. So what I'm suggesting is that maybe an environment like this, we have people that are in the workforce already working to do career road mapping and development. Show them what skills they need for the companies they are looking for people. Technologies, companies, all types of companies are looking for people with specific skills today. And I think that some students have unrealistic expectations when they come out, and even people pivoting to tech have unrealistic expectations because they see social media talking about get a cert. That's not what the landscape is today. Maybe it was 3 years ago during COVID, but it's not anymore. So that's what I'm suggesting: career road mapping, development, and having some kind of counselor to help them build or pick out the skills that they actually need. Because tech and cyber is huge. You can't just say, I'm getting into tech, I'm getting into cyber. It's too specific today. So that's my suggestion.
What's going on, y'all? Stop clapping. He said I got 30 seconds. Once again, my name is Kayla Life. I build and brand for social good. My for-profit agency is called Rebrand Lab. My nonprofit is called the Rebrand Institute of Tech Equity. I was told that I couldn't build a Fortune 500 with just black people. I'm here to prove that wrong. So with my nonprofit agency, we have created apprenticeship programs registered by the U.S. Department of Labor. We have 4 tracks right now and 2 tracks that are building. Those tracks are graphic design, digital marketing, database technology, IT project management, drone technology, and cybersecurity. I used to be a teacher. I built these curriculums with my bare hands, right? What we're doing is fusing the traditional way of learning with the modern way of learning. So these individuals that are coming into our apprenticeship programs are not only learning how to do the traditional way of doing the skill, but we're infusing AI technology into that so they can be prepared for the workforce of tomorrow. We are looking for people that are going to help us build this fully out. If you are a mentor, if you are an educator, if you specialize in this skill, we need your help. So rebrandtech.org, sign up to be a mentor, sign up to get connected with me. We need our help. We're going to do this together. Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? I want to ask this quick question. Raise your hand if you have been affected by the mass layoffs of last year and the year before that. Okay, because I was. My name is William Orgetrice. I am a data engineer with over 6 years of experience working at a company called Cargill, new to Atlanta. Cargill is in the agricultural supply chain space in 70 different countries all across the globe, impacting billions of people every single day with food. I bring this up to say is that since Cargill is new to Atlanta, they put out a news article saying that they are hiring 400 highly skilled engineers. And with that, I'm going to be doing the good work, and I am going to be helping a lot of people to be able to get these jobs. I'm actually tasked with recruiting at least 2 entry-level software engineers. I want to bring this up to you guys because it's another resource for you. Please check out Cargill, Cargill. When you go into the interview, never go in there and say, the company is giving me a chance or I'm taking a chance on me. Always go in there thinking that you are the best person for the job. Because in life, you understand that people will try to bring you down. So at least start off at the top. Okay? Confidence is key.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is John Exum, and I'm the President and Executive Director of Technologies of Color. We are a workforce development nonprofit, and what we do is we curate events and experiences that are tech focused, as well as help minorities become tech entrepreneurs. So everyone who knows me know I'm a stickler for time. So I'm gonna just go into my idea. So my idea is for the Atlanta Black Tech community to create a mentorship program to educate young Black professionals in 4 things. Well, number 1 is resume prep. Number 2 is networking. Number 3 is interview skills. And the 4th is an education in the current in-demand skills that the tech workforce is currently demanding. There are well over 1.1 million jobs open, and so we need to create a mentorship group to help our people get into tech.
Awesome.
That's
Good
it.
stuff. I love it. I love it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nimi Bello, and I'm the founder of Lincoln Power. We are a community-based platform, and we focus on providing services to career professionals, entrepreneurs, and small businesses. So one of my ideas was, and this is something that Lincoln Power can definitely partner with you on, is to have a digital platform and knowledge hub, because I've heard us share a lot of ideas in here, and sometimes it's like, where do I go after? What's the next step? So the next step is to have a digital platform hub where we can house all of these resources. And one of the things that we currently offer also is our One Path Accelerator program, where we have resources that are career professionals or they're new in the job market and they're looking for experience. So for example, my experience was I was a Scrum Master. And I had experience in the agile transformation space for about 10 years. So what I'm doing currently right now is teaching individuals like myself that need an opportunity to upskill themselves. So there's a lot of individuals here that have startups, different businesses, and looking for resources. And then outside of that, we have also expanded our accelerator program to Africa as well. So we're looking for partners to partner with. And I don't think we have to reinvent the wheel. A lot of people are saying things, and I think we're all aligned that we have synergy. Let's talk about how we can cross-promote and how we can collaborate efficiently.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Natalie Jerome. I am the secretary for the Global Opportunities Committee at the Atlanta Black Chambers. I am also an advisory board member for the Old National District, District 6 in the city of South Fulton. I would love to be able to connect with folks who are interested in bridging gaps in knowledge transfer. It's something that comes up a lot, especially with the international communities. We come across a lot of entrepreneurs that are looking to scale globally, and also international entrepreneurs that are looking to break into U.S. markets. So I would love to have that conversation. I love all of the incentives, initiatives around young people and making sure that all the way from kindergarten, we've heard today, through college, they're getting what they need. I would say that as a suggestion, if there could be more of a focus, or if you know of any programs that focus on older adults, right? We hear a lot of 18 to 35, folks that are 40, 45, 50 years old, that have kids in college or that have teenagers, they have bills, they have mortgages, you know, they need support as well. People that are in more antiquated roles that need to upskill, that work for employers that don't necessarily have a tuition reimbursement program, and they don't have the money themselves to go back to college, go back to school. I think it would be great to have an initiative around older adults that have the burden of the bills and, you know, paying for things. Our young people that are getting laid off, hopefully they have a place, you know, to go and can still live with family and friends. But our older adults that need to be able to support themselves and that are transitioning into their golden years, our AARP card holders need some help as well. So thank you.
All right, so we got like 5 people. We got like 2 minutes.
My name is Stephanie Spencer. I am the Senior Manager of Talent Development at Per Scholas. Has anyone ever heard of Per Scholas? Any alum in the room? Any alum? I know, okay. I know. And we have some current learners in the room. If I ruled the world, I would let everyone know about Per Scholas. So Per Scholas is a nonprofit. We're a workforce development agency, and we offer free tech certifications, totally free. When they recruited me from MARTA, I thought it was a scam. I really did think it was a scam. I was like, free. But I teach the professional development side. So I teach you how to pivot your resume. So we have students from 18 to 65. I've had a 65-year-old in my class. So I teach you how to pivot your resume to a tech resume. I teach you how to interview. So all of those things that everyone else has been talking about, this is totally free. The caveat is that you have to be available for 12 to 15 weeks, Monday through Friday, totally available, right, from 9 to 5. But you can get, and I know my time is almost up, hold on. Let me tell you what the certifications are. You could actually get a certification in IT support, cybersecurity analyst, low voltage telecom, AWS restart, Salesforce administrator, software engineering, and IT data center technician. So it's PER space, like scholars, take the R out, SCHOLAS.org. We have 25 locations. The other thing I would do if I ruled the world is to have a Toastmasters for Black techs, right? So if you have imposter syndrome, anybody in the room, or you have issues with interviewing, we need to have a Toastmasters that's part of Atlanta Black Tech, right? So that you learn how to speak in front of a room of strangers, right? And you'll do better in interviewing. So thank you for your time.
Awesome.
Hello, I'll be quick. That's a great segue. My name is Ricardo. I don't speak a lot, for those of you that know me, because I don't like speaking in front of people. But I don't have an app or an idea. I've judged a lot of apps. I've been to a lot of hackathons, things like that. One question, who in the room works in tech and has a role higher than director? There's a reason why I asked that question. My idea is use your power, hello Leslie, to bring in more people. I've interviewed hundreds of people. My idea is really use your power, bring them in. My suggestion today, my name is Ricardo Sewell, Sewell. Please DM me on LinkedIn because I am tired of seeing really bad resumes and I can help you. I do all the interviews most of the time, and half the time you just need to know somebody. I'm going to debunk a lot of stuff and piss some people off. You don't need boot camps. You don't need school. You need somebody to let you in the door. I work at a company that makes games. It's That Game Company. We just raised $200 million from Sequoia Capital. This is my third startup company. It's possible, but people are holding the gate to the door. It's not about boot camps and having mentors. You got to know somebody. So my advice is talk to people, network, hit me up. I'll spam your inbox with Excel spreadsheets of jobs. Use AI. Like, it's super easy if you know the people. That's the trick. That's my advice. Talk to folks. Talk to me, Ricardo Sewell, Sewell. There.
And he is legit. He's a longtime member of the community and stuff. Okay, we got 1 minute for 3 people.
I'm gonna time myself. Hey, how's it going? I'm Jared, designer, educator, builder, all that good stuff. My idea is going into onboarding, just onboarding into a tech job, and that's on the side of like the financial literacy element. So we've talked about wealth management up here, and then we've also talked about layoffs, but helping people just get prepared, because many of us, did not come from a background. We got good financial education, don't know about saving for an emergency fund, but you got that first big tech paycheck and you're getting the big apartment, you're letting lifestyle creep hit. So things that we can help prepare us, because, in the environment that we're in, all of us should probably be saving a lot more money because, things are gonna be a little shaky. And then on the other side, offboarding. I know we have founders therapy on the founder side, but helping people in the tech industry that know that they're getting pipped or know that they may be about to lose their job, but helping them give them a soft landing within our community. Like if we can just start working together, give more of our folks a soft landing, because I've seen sometimes, our folks are going to be the first people to go as things are going outsourced, even passed over to India, passed over to other areas. So making sure that we're building community to protect our workers and get them placed into better roles.
So just super quick while he's passing over. So Jared used to be part of our team, part of our larger community for years now. One thing that we do for entrepreneurs, we run a private, literally it's like Fight Club. We don't talk about it outside of the thing. Like it's a private event where founders can vent to other founders about things they're experiencing as an entrepreneur. right? All kind of stuff, but it's founder only, and what happens there stays there. We call it All Founders Need Therapy. And so yes, Jared, I love it. Like, what if there's a version for employees as they are, kind of losing their jobs and stuff like that. So that's something that we can do. We do it in person. We also do it virtually. So that's something we can spin up within the next 45 days, easy. Okay, so we're over time, and we got
30
one other person behind you. So.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Brandy Mock. You can go to brandymock.com, BRANDIMOCK. I am a licensed financial professional for 20 years. I am a trusted advisor. We have a lot of people that have been in this financial space doing a huge disservice to our community. I'm here to right that wrong. So we have a lot of tools and resources. I need everybody to detach from money, see it as the financial tool that it is, so that we can go and duplicate it and make it work and make sure that we're in the right environments so that we don't have to pay taxes. So I need everybody to go to brandymock.com, schedule a meeting, and allow me to serve you, okay? I am not playing, I am on purpose, and I'm a quiet storm.
All right, bring us home, brother.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Mseti Taylor. I'm a founder, creative director, and technologist at my company, Angle. And if I ruled the world, one of my biggest life missions is to unlock creativity in people, one person at a time. So what I would like to do, if I ruled the world, is to help people release that creative block and help young Black kids and young professionals be more creative in not only the tech space, but also the creative space, so that they can think outside the box and come up with more innovative and impactful ideas to change the world. So that's my idea. That's what I would do.
Awesome.